I love the movie. I got to see it at the Cinema Film Festival with Ariel and Ray a couple weeks ago.
Thanks, Jami.
It's fantastic. Let me begin by asking you, how familiar were you with your character, with his true life story, and what kind of research did you do into the role before filming?
I had never heard of Richard Kuklinski in my life. I had no idea who he was before Ariel approached me with the script. Excuse me. And Ariel said, well, you know, there was this interview on HBO, and you can watch it and get a sense of, you know, whether you think he's interesting or not. So I went on YouTube and saw a little bit of the interview, and you know, I was captivated right away. I mean, he's a very enigmatic, mysterious person, very complicated, and it seemed like it would be a thrilling challenge to try and capture that. It's always hard when you've got, you know, anybody can go see the interview, so it's like, why would they want to watch me pretend to be this guy when you can just see the real guy? But I think the one advantage of the film is that when you see these interviews on TV, he's already old and in jail and lost everything, and in the movie you can actually maybe get a sense of what it was like when he was 20, when he was 30, when he was starting in the business, when he was starting his family. You know, you can see more of the evolution.
Well, it's funny you say that, because I got a sense of that duality that he was dealing with. One with his love for his family, but then at the same time with this sort of thirst for killing, this thirst for blood. Was that sort of the duality that you're kind of playing with?
Well, definitely, yeah. I mean, that's at the heart of the film that Ariel wanted to make. You know, that was certainly why Ariel wrote the script. Because you have to focus on something. You can't just try and tell somebody's entire life story in 90 minutes. It doesn't work. So that's what Ariel wanted to focus on, and yeah, it's definitely what drew me to it. I think, you know, I think those two impulses, the rage and the tenderness, are obviously they're very separate, but I also think in a weird way they come from the same place, which is this tremendous vulnerability and sensitivity that I sensed anyway underneath this huge menacing exterior, this hulk of a man. I felt like there was this wounded little boy who just never really figured out how to deal with his pain.